Hey, let me show you some tips and tricks and the best features of a Galaxy Buds 4 Pro. So the first tip, how to change ear tips just in 1 second. You are using tissue or paper towel, you are grabbing, squeezing, and there we go. And if your smartphone support reverse wireless charging, you can simply charge them because the charging case support wireless charging. But now let's go for all of those features that you can find on this earbuds. So if you have a Samsung device, you don't even have to download the Galaxy wearable application because all you have to do is just open the settings and you will find a shortcut over here, or you can go for the connections, Bluetooth, and click on the settings icon next to the earbuds. But if you have other Android device, you will have to download the Galaxy wearable application. So first of all, we can find, of course, the noise controls, transparency mode, active noise cancellation. We can change level for each mode, and we can turn them on and off, of course, by using this panel. But if you want to do this hands-free without grabbing your phone, so now all you have to do is just to click left and the right one touch sensor to change modes. As you can see, we can find 3 different controls: touch controls, voice controls, and head gestures. Let's start for the earbud controls. So if you want to play or pause, you have to single tap or a touch sensor on the left or the right one. If you want to change song, you will have to quickly double tap. If you want to go for a previous song, you have to 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And we can also volume up and volume down. By swiping down, we will volume down. By swiping up, we will volume up. Now I'm going to show you how the voice control works. To let it work, you have to input both earbuds into your ears. And now we can say play music, stop music, or for example, next song, previous song, volume up, or volume down, volume down. And over here you can find the head gestures. What you can do with them, we can accept or decline the incoming phone calls, or we can say yes and no when we are using the Bixby assistant to answer yes or no questions or end the conversation. And what is also really important, that we can customize those gestures. So for example, if you are not really using the media controls, you can switch them off. If you don't want to switch noise controls by using the right one, you can turn it off, or you can switch this. For example, you can wake a Google Assistant, Bixby, or you can even open the specific application. Currently, it is supported for Spotify, voice recorder, mindfulness, and interpreter application. So let's check how it works. I just select the interpreter. I'm gonna click and hold it. And as you can see, it pop up. So now we have to just accept all of those permissions, and we can start translation by using conversation mode, or for example, the listening mode. And you can also manage the call controls. So you can answer a call or end call by pinching, so the same like if you want to place or pause music. And you can decline by pinching and holding, like you manage the noise controls or waking application. And the voice controls, you can even change a language. Let's check if all comments are available for different languages. For example, let's try the Polish. Yeah, as you can see, it is available. Let's also try for a Spanish. I'm not speaking Spanish, but let's try if it works for me. Bajar volumen, subir volumen, reproducir música. And when we go forward, we can find the 360-degree audio with a head tracking. We can also find the sound equalizer with 6 default preset and only the 1 custom. We can also the loudness normalization, so it will prevent sound from suddenly becoming too loud or too quiet. And one of the most important feature when you have a Samsung device, the ultra high quality audio. So thanks to this, you can improve the sound quality, but it will turn off that 360 audio. And right now, for a managed connections, we can find seamless earbud connection. Very useful if you have some other Samsung devices, so you can quickly switch between the other devices, but you have to use the same Samsung account on those devices. There's a short preview how it works. And now, by going to the advanced features, we can find read notifications aloud. So you can select if you want to read briefly or read in detail, and you can even customize it for each application. So for example, if you don't want to receive notifications from a calendar, you can turn it off, and you can just completely turn it off if you don't really enjoy that option. Or for example, you can get like in the messages to read in detail, but from Bixby, for example, read briefly. There's also the in-ear detection. So this is that feature that will automatically pause or play music when you take off or input earbuds to your ears. And there's the next stretch reminders, but it's not working for me. I cannot even calibrate this one. Maybe it's some kind of the bug and they're gonna fix this in the next updates. We can also find the low latency mode. It's called the gaming mode, but it's not working when you enable the ultra high quality audio. So this feature basically reduces latency when you are watching some videos. In the accessibility settings, we can even find the option to use a noise controls with a one earbud, or for example to set balance between left and the right one. And when you are moving this, you can hear the music that is playing, so it's much easier to actually calibrate this. And there's a pretty good feature, the enhancements for the ambient sound. When you turn it on, you can hear everything around you much more clearly, and you can even boost voices in front of you, and it's really impressive actually. You have to try this. You'll be able to hear probably anyone in front of you. And another great feature, find my earbuds. So if you lost one of your earbud or the charging case, you can just simply find them. You will be able to locate them on the map, so you can ring them, and that's how it sounds. Or for example, you can enable the lost mode, or even you can select that option to notify when left behind. And we get also the audio broadcast. So you can stream whatever you are listening to on your phone and your buds and let someone connect. By clicking here, you can start a broadcast. But one important thing, so listeners actually need a speaker or headphones that support the Bluetooth LE audio. We can also quickly update software, so if there's some kind of the problem or if they're gonna bring us new features, we can quickly check this. And we can even set up the automatic updates by clicking here by using mobile data and the Wi-Fi.